Hello everyone, talking again today about mechanical pencils, and in a previous video we looked at this Skillcraft Ballpoint 1.1 millimeter, very unique and for me very useful mechanical pencil. And because of a very kind and knowledgeable commenter on that video, I was able to find a Japanese equivalent, which is essentially the same pencil. I'm not going to get it out and compare today, but you can watch that other video. Perhaps I'll link it at the end. But it's an exact match. This Yasutomo branded pencil, which apparently Yasutomo is a more importer-exporter and not so much a manufacturer of pencils or office supplies. So I'm still not certain who manufactured this pencil, whether it's one of the major names, Mitsubishi, Tombow, Kitaboshi, any of those. Interesting find. This is a cool pencil you get in the USA, assembled by National Industries for the Blind, and I think these ones were put together in Texas at a facility in Texas that employs blind and visually impaired Americans, making things under the Skillcraft name. They import the parts that go into this pencil and manufacture them, put Skillcraft's name on them, sell them in the US. You can get these for very reasonable. Check Amazon and whatnot. But that's not today's video. That's a previous video. Let's look at this, another Skillcraft, this one labeled the Bio-Write. It's funny because when I found these online, they were advertised as Big Write, I think. I can see how you could read Big Write there. It almost looks like that's part of the G in big, but it's Bio-Write. And these are manufactured with a vegetable-derived plastic. Just noticed a little split there. I wonder if that's coming apart, if that's going to be an issue. Maybe it's biodegrading right before our eyes, but neat pencil. And this one also in a large lead size, even larger than the previous one we looked at, 1.3 millimeter. You don't see a lot of those, other than you now find Write in the Rain has a 1.3, has at least one 1.3 millimeter mechanical pencil. Another story for another day, but I was hoping to find a Japanese corollary for this, and I did not. Instead, I found a Korean corollary. At least I think so. And this from the same Yasutomo company out of California, founded by, I believe his name was Ben Yasutomo. Originally in San Francisco in the early post-war years, 1950s, capitalizing on American hunger for Japanese products and Japanese hunger for American foodstuffs, literal hunger, I suppose. Started his export-import business, and it is still operating under his name, and you can buy these artist supplies and writing utensils under the Yasutomo name. These are simply labeled artist pencil. Very similar to the, whoops, where did I put it? Oh, it's still in its packaging, okay. This one also just labeled, you'll not be able to see it probably, but it just says artist pencil as well. It doesn't say the Yasutomo name on it. This gloss is making it hard to photograph. Artist pencil has a, looks like a V emblem, which I couldn't figure out. V, maybe it's supposed to be a Y. I'll try to put a still so you can see that. My camera's having a hard time with this gloss. But look at the shape of the pencil. Made in Korea, it says on the pencil body. If you can at least make out that part. 1.1 millimeter made in, wait a second, 1.3 millimeter made in Korea. But the shape, very similar. They both have a retractable lead sleeve. This one is also less retractable. Why isn't it retracting? There we go. So that seems to be the same. The overall shape is the same, although in the Yasutomo version there's a metal clip, while there's a fully integrated plastic clip on the Bio-Write. Both have the twist advance eraser, sort of like the Pentel twist erase, but a bigger eraser than your standard mechanical pencil eraser. Both have this rubber grip at the end I don't much care for. The plastic piece here seems the same, just a different color. I don't believe these are made with the biodegradable plastic that these are made from, so they must use a different supplier for those particular pieces. Could be wrong, I'm not certain. Obviously this one labeled Skillcraft, this one just Artist Pencil. Otherwise, essentially the same pencil. A few minor changes, but clearly an Asian corollary to the Skillcraft Bio-Write. These also assembled in the US, presumably. Wasn't able to find out as much about these as I was the Bold Point. So I'm not certain these are still being sold new. I found them on eBay in a new old stock kind of listing. Let's just try it and see what kind of lead they have in here, or graphite that is. Very soft graphite they have. In tone, I think the Yasutomo is using a darker graded graphite, honestly. They both feel about the same in terms of writing experience, lack of feedback, the smoothness of the graphite, but it's a darker tone in the Yasutomo and labeled as an artist pencil, so you're not expecting to write page after page. Else you would certainly go through a stick of graphite relatively rapidly. See if these come with extra graphite. They do not. The Yasutomo does not come with extra graphite. I thought these did, yeah. 2 extras in there. I assume the internals are the same. They look the same. Wait, actually there is at least 1 extra in there. Must have just been stuck. Okay. So essentially the same pencil, maybe using different material in the barrel here and on the cone. Definitely using different material in the clip, but otherwise essentially the same pencil, the same mechanics. So cool. If you like a big thick graphite, and these are no longer made by Skillcraft, which I'm not certain, haven't been able to find them new anywhere. Skillcraft products are surprisingly difficult to locate new online, unless you can find them through Amazon. But these you can still purchase directly from Yasutomo, and I'll try to put a link to their site as well. It's a cool little, big mechanical pencil. If you're looking for something a little beefier than your standard 0.5 or 0.3 now, this may be something for you to look for. Thanks for watching this pencil review, and I hope to see you here again next time.